Hello and welcome to JOGA, and welcome to your 30-minute flow and stretch class. So today we're going to need a brick or a pile of books. Just have them handy. In fact, we're going to start in a seated position, so you may want to just sit up on your props. That's your choice. So just finding that comfortable seated position that's working for you today. Just lengthen up through the spine. It'll lift with the chest, the chin. We'll just bring the shoulders to the ears, have a little squeeze, take a breath in. And as you exhale, let the shoulders sink down away from the ears. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, squeeze and shrug. Exhale, let go. And one more like that, inhaling. And exhale. And just close the eyes, resting your hands in your lap or on your knees. Allow your breath to lengthen. As you watch the breath come in through the nose, all the way to the pit of the belly as you inflate that belly to receive your new breath. Exhale from the pit of the belly as you draw the navel back all the way up through the body, down through the nose. Inhaling. Exhaling. And so from here, we're going to circle the arms to the sky as you inhale, reach up to those fingertips, spread them nice and wide. Slightly draw the front ribs in. And as you exhale, let's take a little twist to the right side. Continuing to breathe here, land your hands and then lift and lengthen, drop the shoulders and then twist and turn. Smooth breaths. And then taking your right arm to the sky, inhale. Let's take a little side extension towards your left thigh as you exhale. As you root down through the right sitting bone, to see if you can lengthen a little bit more. Using your abdominals to bring you all the way back up. And we'll take that same twist once again. Inhale, lengthen. Drop the shoulders, exhale, twist. I'm going to circle that right arm up and over, coming to your left knee or thigh. And then inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, take a little forwards fold here. If you need support, just bring your hands to the floor. Using your hands to press yourself back up. We're just going to swap the position of the legs. Repeating it on the other side. Inhale, reach to fingers. Twisting to the left, exhale, land your hands. And again, nice long spine, drop the shoulders as we twist and turn without force, just easing the body into these stretches today. And then when you arrive, just smoothing out your breath of any jagged edges. And then we'll take the left arm up and over as you inhale. We'll find that nice lengthening stretch to the right as you exhale. Rooting down through the left sitting bone, rotating the left side to face upwards. And then bring yourself all the way back up into the twist. And then left arm up and over. Taking hold of the right thigh, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, taking that forward fold. And then pressing all the way up. Help the knees together. And we're going to extend the legs forwards in front, give them a good shake out. Okay, we're going to lie down on our backs. So bring your head to the top of your mat. So you're facing the bottom end of your mat. And then safely rolling down. Once you get down to your mat, just give yourself a nice big stretch. So pointing fingertips and toes away from each other. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, hug your right knee in, give it a nice big squeeze. And as you squeeze that right knee in, just start to circle the right foot around in one direction, getting into the ankle. Just being aware of the clicks, just so lubricating the joints here. And let's take those circles in the other direction. A little squeeze of that knee. And then with your left hand, just draw the knee to the left side of your mat. If you can, hook your toes to the back side of your left knee, and then reach your right arm out. We take a twist here. Roll your palm up so you can feel that stretch across your chest and that right shoulder. As you draw the knee down, you can feel an outer hip stretch on that right side. And then from here, it's going to roll the whole body to the left side, to the right side. And then you're going to come all the way onto your front nice and carefully. And then from here, taking your fingertips alongside your ribs and then out to the side, coming into a cobra variation, lift the chest, inhale. If it's too much, just do this with the hands off. And then exhale, melt back down. Do a couple more like that, inhale. Exhaling. And you go as far as the body wants to. One more, inhale. Exhale. Hands alongside your ribs, press up to knees. Taking a wide child's pose, take the knees to the outside of the mat, big toes touch, sink the hips back. Stretch the arms forwards. You want to do a little bit of rocking from side to side here. And then walking the hands all the way to the right side. Looking for a nice outer side stretch on that left rib. Maybe stacking the left hand on top of your right as you press both sitting bones back. Relax your head. Slow your breath. And then from here, as we come to face forwards once again, stretch your right arm forwards. I'm going to thread the left arm underneath, coming onto the left shoulder and the left temple. As you just peek a gaze underneath that right arm, you could stay here. You could come onto the fingertips of the right hand. You could even wrap the arm behind your back if that feels like a nice stretch for the shoulder. Taking a few breaths here. Use those right fingertips to press ourselves up. And coming all the way forwards into a tabletop position. Coming into cow, drop the belly, open the chest, inhale. Arch and round into cat pose, draw the navel, squeeze, and zip up the pelvic floor. Inhale, cow, widen the sitting bones. Exhale, cat, draw the sitting bones towards each other. And just do a few more with your own breath, in your own time. Waking up the muscles, the spine. Moving with breath, which is really calming and soothing for the nervous system. And then coming to your neutral position. Tuck your right toes under and slide the leg out behind you. Keep the toes on the mat. And we'll just rock forwards and back a few times, just getting a stretch at the back of that right leg. Keeping the right leg strong. Matching the breath with the movement maybe. And then coming to that neutral position, we'll lift the right leg up, toes flexed to point down, and extend the left arm forwards. Got that diagonal stretch going on. So you're reaching the right heel away from the left fingertips. Breathing here. And then just bring the left fingertips down, slightly lean to the left to create some space. We're going to step the right foot forwards. How you get there is your choice. You know your body better than me. So from here, come onto the fingertips. You could use some blocks or some books. Tuck the back toes under, pick up the knee and just shimmy that left foot back a little bit. And we'll rock forwards and back just a few times here. Again, just creating space. Just moving in any way that feels good, really, and instinctive. Taking a twist, plant the left hand down. You're going to sweep the right arm up to the sky, opening out the right side to face upwards, keeping the back legs strong. And I'm just going to extend that right arm to face the back of the mat. Slightly drop your hips down as you do so. Little movement here with breath. So as you inhale, circle the right arm up and over as we bring the fingertips to the outside of the right foot. Lift your hips up as much as you can. You may not have a straight leg, and that's okay. And then repeating that exhale, circle it back, hips come down. Just repeating that inhale. Just moving in a way that your body is happy to do so. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Let's just do one more. Inhale. And exhale. Circle that right hand all the way to the mat. And then from here, we're going to step forwards. Separate the feet under the hips. Bend the knees, ragdoll, drape and fold. You could stay here or interlacing your fingers behind the back of your head. Draw the elbows towards your shin, so pointing backwards. And then press head into hand, hand into head. So we just enjoy a bit of a stretch at the back of the neck. And then gently release. Tuck the chin, engage the belly, soften the knees as we roll up. Sweep the arms up as you inhale, and we'll just wave all the way back down as we exhale. Lift the heart, inhale, knees stay soft. Fold in, exhale. Coming onto your fingertips, using your props if you need some height. Step your left foot back into your lunge, bend the right knee. Shimmy the left foot back a little way and then bring the knee down. Untuck your foot, use a little bit of padding under the knee if you need to. And then from here, it's going to press the right shin forwards. With your right hand, just bring it to your belly, draw the navel in, trying to maintain that position, and then we'll reach the arms to the sky. And lengthen the tailbone down, lift the chest. And then just take hold of your left wrist, take a breath in as we lengthen that left side, and take a little stretch to the right. Release, inhale. Fingertips circle to the mat as you exhale. Tuck your back toes under, preparing for warrior two. So bring your right foot directly in between your hands and then turn your left foot to face the long side of your mat. Make sure that your foot is fully planted, you feel stable here as we come up into our warrior two. You could always use a chair or something to help you get up for a little bit of support. So dropping the shoulders, reaching the hands away from each other. Navel draws in, lift the chest. And then rotate the right palm up as you inhale. We're going to reverse our warrior, reaching down the back leg as you exhale. Today, a little variation. So take the right arm forwards and just let it rest on top of the right thigh. And then just bring your left ear to your left shoulder. So you can feel a stretch through the right side of the neck. Drop the right shoulder down. Not our traditional pose, but just looking for that stretch. Bring the head back to neutral first. Reach the arms back into warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Reduce your stance just a little way with that back foot. Triangle pose, reach forwards, inhale. Hand to your shin, or you can use a block, and we'll circle the left arm to the sky as you exhale. Rooting down through that back foot, lengthening through the side ribs. And again, just to vary it a little bit today, I'm just going to let the left arm reach towards the back of the room, and then just bring your right ear to your right shoulder, so stretching the other side of the neck. Move the left shoulder away from the neck so you can really feel that stretch. Bring the head to neutral. Engage the belly as we come back up. Inhale. Back to our warrior two. Exhale. Okay, so we're going to cartwheel our hands forwards. Turn onto the toe of the back foot. Slide your right foot back a little way. And then from here, we're just going to tuck the left knee behind our right heel and come down to sit. Now that may not work for you in that fluid way. So you're going to end up sitting down. Maybe the left leg is forwards and you're going to bring your right leg over your left. Maybe you can kick the heel in to rest against your outer hip. You can sit up on a block here if you need to. So hug your right knee and your left arm, sit up. Take the right arm to the sky as you inhale, or take a twist to the right side as you exhale. Lengthening on the inhale, twisting on the exhale. And then coming all the way forwards, inhale to the left side for a counter twist as you exhale. Just gently pressing that right elbow into the knee. And then coming all the way out, and we're going to end up coming into a wide seated position. If wide doesn't serve you today, you could take your legs forwards as opposed to wide. Finding your sitting bones, just gently pulling out the sitting bones behind you. Feet facing upwards, hands behind you, lift the chest. You may want to use your prop here. And you could just stay here. If you've got a little more flexibility, come forwards. Maybe let your arms rest, whatever position feels right for you on your prop. And just closing your eyes. Keep your feet active and engaged. Smooth your breath. And then slowly press yourself out. Help those knees out of the position you've chosen. And once again, we're going to lie down on our back with our head facing the top of the mat, and you're looking to the bottom of your mat. So again, slowly roll down. Once you get there, give yourself a nice big stretch. And we'll hug the left knee in and squeeze. Circle that left foot around in one direction and then in the other direction. And we'll take that twist. So with your knee, just move it to the right side of your mat and then reach the left arm out, palm up. So looking for a nice opening stretch through that left side, across the chest, shoulder, the outer hip. I'm just going to roll all the way onto our right side and then slowly, mindfully, coming onto our front. Taking the fingertips alongside the ribs and then outside the mat, and then lift the chest. Take a breath in and then melt the heart down. Exhale. Repeating, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Pressing up to knees, inhale. Widen those knees, big toes touch, hips back, exhale. And this time we're going to walk to the left side and find a nice big stretch to the right side ribs. Maybe stacking the right hand on top of your left. And then Reaching forwards once again. We'll keep the left arm reaching as we thread the right arm underneath, coming onto the shoulder and the temple. And you could stay reaching, or fingertips to the mat, or wrap the arm behind the back. Some of you may be able to find your right thigh, but some of you may not, and that's okay too. And we'll use those left fingertips to press ourselves up, coming into that tabletop position. Cow pose, inhale. Cat, exhale. Moving with breath. Finding neutral. Tuck your left toes under, slide the leg out behind you, and just rocking slightly forwards and back here. Stretching through the back of that left leg. And then coming to that neutral position, lift the left leg, toes pointing down, extend the right arm forwards. Press firmly into the top of that right foot to stabilize you, navel to spine, reaching the left heel and fingertips away from each other. And as you bring the right hand down, we're going to lean to the right a little bit to create space for that left foot to come forwards. Finding that lunging position, tuck the toes under, pick up the knee, and just shimmy the right foot back a little way. And again, just a little bit of movement here as we stretch out the front of the hip. Plant the right hand down, seat the left arm up as we twist and open that left side. Keep the back leg strong. Then we're going to extend that left arm to the back of the mat. Drop the hips down. And your movement may be very small here, and that's okay. And then we're going to circle the arm forwards and up and over as we lift the hips, looking for a pyramid shape. And then circling it back as we drop the hips. Exhale, and just repeating that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And then circle that left hand all the way to the mat and stepping forwards. Separate the feet, ragdoll drape and fold over your thighs, with the option to interlace the fingers behind the back of the head. Elbows draw to the shins, pressing head into hand, hand into head. And then release as we slowly roll up. Inhale, circle up to the sky, wave as we fold back down. Gaze on the inhale, fold, exhale. Stepping the right foot back into your lunge, shimmy it back a little way as you bring the knee down, untucking the foot. Pressing the left shin forwards. And then just bring your left hand to your belly, draw the navel in, lift the chest. And then reach the arms up as we lengthen the tailbone down. Taking hold of the right wrist, inhale, lengthen that right side and stretch it to the left. And then reach a little bit higher, inhale. Circle the fingertips to the mat, exhale. Preparing for that warrior two position, left toes in the middle of your hands, turn your right toes to that right side as we come up into that warrior two. Bending the left knee above the ankle, lengthen that right leg, lift the chest, drop the shoulders. Left palm up, inhale. Reverse that warrior as we exhale. And just for today, you're going to bring that left hand to just rest on the thigh. And bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Relax the shoulders down. Breathing. Bring the head back to neutral. Back to our warrior two. Straighten the front leg, reduce your stance a little bit for triangle pose. Inhale, lengthen. Hand to shin, exhale. And we'll circle that right arm to the sky. And ordinarily, I would say bring the right ear up to the shoulder so you're not collapsing the neck. But today we're looking for a neck stretch. So just let that right arm point to the back of the mat and just let your left ear come to your left shoulder. And then move that right shoulder away to feel the stretch. Bring your head back to neutral. Coming back into your triangle pose. And then inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, warrior two. Cartwheel your hands to the mat. So we're going to make that transition to a seated twist. It may not happen this way, and that's okay. So slide the left foot back a little way and tuck the right knee behind as we lower down. You're basically looking for your left leg over your right. Okay, so you can work out how you get there. It's your choice, and you can kick the heel in if you wish. So hug the knee in place, the right arm sit up. Left arm circles up, inhale. Twist and turn, bring the fingertips behind you as you exhale. Lift and lengthen, twist and turn. And then coming to the center, front, inhale, taking that counter twist, exhale. Okay, so from here, once again, we're going to take those legs wide. Second time around, may discover some little hidden gems, a bit extra space. Sitting bones back, feet flexed and engaged, hands behind. And again, you can keep them there, using your prop if you wish. Inhale, finding space as we come forwards, exhale. And breathing. This last couple of breaths, just seeing if there's space to go a little bit deeper. And then bring yourself up. Help those knees out. Draw the knees together. Okay, so from here, going to bring the soles, the feet together. Have your props nearby. Lift the hips and bring them close to your feet for Baddha Konasana. And then from here, lengthen through the spine, drop the shoulders, let the knees move down towards the mat. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, come forwards. Lengthening on the inhale. Deepening on the exhale. And then slowly come back up. Help those knees together. Move the hips back. Grab your brick. I'm going to put my brick between my heels on its sort of medium position. That would be the shortest. That would be the longest. So that's the medium. It works for me, but you can decide what gap you want. And then from here, hands behind, bring the hips forwards towards your feet. Keep the hands behind for this one. Shoulders relax, and you're going to press your block as if you're trying to squash it and squeeze it flat. So press, press, press. Take a breath in. As you exhale, release, let the knees move to the mat. I'm just going to do that a few more times. So again, press, press, really squeeze. And release the knees to the mat. And again, squeeze, press, press, press. And release. One more. Squeeze, press. And release. Good. Move the hips back. Put your brick to one side. Again, bring the soles of the feet together. Shift the hips to the heels. And then inhale, lengthen. Just seeing if you've created a little bit of space as you exhale, coming back into Baddha Konasana. And then slowly bring yourself up. Just quickly hook your big toes. Draw the toes towards you so you're feeling a stretch. With your thumbs, just start to press into the knuckle and do some circular movements, a little bit of massage. As you're pulling the toes towards you, you're just massaging the base of that knuckle. Great for bunions. Okay, help those knees out, extend your legs forwards. We're going to come down onto the mat, have your brick handy, point the toes, reach the arms as we roll down. Once you get down, hug the knees in and release just a few times. Hug and release. And then extend the heels to the corners of your mat, let the toes fall outwards. You can bend your knees if that feels more instinctive. Grab your brick on its smallest position, lowest position, bring it behind your head. And then bring the arms away from the body, palms up. Take a breath in. Exhale. Just let yourself relax down into the mat, softening everything. And the class is officially finished, but I urge you to stay here for a little bit longer and enjoy the piece. Thank you so much for practicing with me today.